Ow! This has trouble written all over.
Right now!
Okay, look, we want to go after Titus, okay?
Robotics?
Yeah.
Did you find something in the data, though?
Yeah, okay, well, let's just say that all the taxes and the government grants and the research programs, you'll notice the quote signs there, none of it adds up, okay? They're collaborating with Bloom on something they call the 10-year plan. Again, quote signs, which is supposed to improve CTOS security. Then why are they filing patents on military tech,
Because
right?
CTOS is going the way of all control systems. That's what Junior here is a little bot on a mission.
No, he's not. That is not your fucking call.
Wait, you think you're just gonna skip through Titus's front door and steal all their dirty secrets? Even Uncle Sam buys his biometric locks from Titus. That's the level of security we're dealing with, amigo.
A palm reader? That's easy. We just need to find a hand. I bet you could get one, no problem.
Hey, that's your plan? Cut somebody's hand off?
But it works.
Not here. There are heart rate monitors and infrared scan that check for blood flow. No blood flow, no unlock, no pass around.
Okay, fine. Then we grab someone alive and we get them to open it for us.
No. The heart rate monitors will flag if he's nervous.
Okay, then we inject someone with a sedative to bring down their heart rate.
For fuck's sake, we already had a working plan here.
Not with him! Junior, off.
Oh.
Now, listen to me. You don't get to walk in here like you own the place, okay? This is my garage. My hardware. He wants to turn Junior into a bomb.
An EMP bomb, Trojan horse style. We hit the right hardware, fry the database, and the doors reset to the default codes. Easy fucking peasy.
Then all we need is the defaults. It does work, man.
One night in the desert together, and the two of you are best friends? Well, you know what? Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead. Take his side, okay? Don't let me get in the way, right?
Hey, grow the fuck up, son.
Fuck you say to me?
Hey. Hold on. Chill out, man. Chill out. How do we get him inside?
Well, first of all, we're gonna have to get rid of all this meaningful propaganda.
Stop. Stop. Guys, stop. Just keep the paint. When one of these things breaks down, Titus picks them up from a service depot.
Oh.
That's your way to get him inside.
That's good. That's very good.
Nice French.
All right. Ready to roll when you are, Marcus.
Yeah.
Man, when I first moved out here, my whole...
Got Junior loaded up and back?
Yep, he's in there. So, we'll MacGyver an EMP at the repair depot? Hard to believe that's all you really need to break into the world's top security company.
Well, not counting the $36,000 robot you stole.
So what you're saying is, I'm the key contributor in this plan.
Nah, I'm saying you basically a shoplifter, a highwayman.
Highwayman! Oh, I like that.
The masked highwayman stalks the twilight roads, ever searching for the kingdom's most treasured relics.
No job is too small or too demeaning for the masked highwayman.
The masked highwayman and his underperforming but big-hearted companion, the Dark Stranger.
You know what? I take back highwayman. You're now the masked cracker. Alright, I'm gonna whip us up a nasty little EMP bomb. I don't think I'll have a problem finding the right parts in this place.
Man, the robots we could build in here.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Nothing to report. Hello. Continuing my patrol. Sector sweep complete.
Wrench, I got the EMP ready. Where's Junior now?
I got him ready at the drop-off zone. Can you get the door for me?
You got it.
Let's keep this simple.
Okay, little guy. Today is your day. Make us proud. All right, Junior's ready for pickup. Next stop, Titus.
Wrench, you and I need to powwow. I have an idea. I'm sending you some coordinates to follow.
Ooh, a special mission.
Marcus, you meet me outside Titus when you're ready. Near the big Silicon Valley sign.
Are you running the show now?
Nope. This one's going to be mostly Marcus, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he gets in there.
I'll see you there, Ray.
Man out, find him! Get out! No way.
Well, you trying to topple Goliath?
The more of them we drag into the light, the more torches and pitchforks we're gonna see in response.
You sure you want to compare your followers to a bunch of angry villagers?
Yeah, well, no, man, but the people are angry, and they should be. They're taking back what's
Hey,
theirs.
hey, just make sure you're pointing them at the right monsters. Right? Anyway, you get to go inside Titus and play with the robots.
Shit, when was this decided, man?
Well, we did rock, scissors, and dynamite.
Yeah, but I wasn't even there.
No, but if it was a tie, you win. Wrench did paper, I did dynamite. Well, it's a
Dynamite.
regional thing. Technically, they cancel each other out,
Okay,
so...
it sounds fair.
And I sent him into one of the Titus warehouses. Now, he's got the delicate job of reading the fucking manual. Then you are gonna go to the front door, get the model numbers, and send back to him for the default codes. I will be nearby looking at blueprints and power plans.
Yo, let's do it.
All right? Yeah.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Out! Now!
Scanning takes just a few seconds.
Whoa! Okay. Okay.
Cool. My turn.
Are you listening?
Junior's in. I need to figure out where I'm taking it.
You're looking for the security hub nearby. Blueprints show it's EMP protected by a Faraday cage. So it's not going to work unless you stick JR all the way in there.
Reality has lost all meaning.
Look for a switch box. There's gotta be one somewhere.
There's a sharp pain in my guts.
Stop!
Keep heading toward the loading bays. The security room is just off to one side.
This is fun, but don't forget what you came here to do, Marcus.
I haven't forgotten. Just enjoying the ride.
We can get through this.
All right, Junior's in place. Everybody say night-night to Junior. The EMP worked like a charm, Ray.
Yep. Call me pleasantly surprised.
You had doubts?
I always have doubts. But I also have an excellent poker face, amigo. Not a skill nut, you more due to years of rampant binge drinking. Ranch picked up Titus's default door code. 4545.
Thanks.
My systems are operating optimally.
All right, I'm on my way to the server room.
You should be able to walk right up to the database server now. Well, except for all the alarms, lasers, and guys with guns.
Oh, that easy, huh? Thanks.
Pack it up, he's not here.
All systems functioning normally.
All right, Ray. Sending something your way.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely something. Yeah, this is gonna take some time to parse. You should be close to a private lift in the CEO's office. My blueprint doesn't show where it goes, which means it's exactly what we're looking for.
Ah! Over here, operative down! Listen.
Damn, will you look at this place? She even got her own private elevator.
I never signed up to help make machines that hurt people.
Going down.
Marcus, first impressions on the data you sent me. Looks like Titus has the 10-year plan brewing in some kind of prototype lab.
Alright, let's see what they're keeping in sub-level 6.
And smash the shit out of it.
What wrench means is find and record evidence that Titus is up to something naughty.
Well, if you want to get technical, sure.
Site level 6.
Alright, I'm in the nuclear bunker / parking garage. You got anything else on the prototype labs?
Only that there's one thick-ass iron door in your way. No idea what's behind it if you get through.
When I get through.
While the current Titus Watcher robots have limited offensive capability, we plan to fit them for a much more active role in conflict zones over the next several years. We're currently testing damage resistance within urban suppression contexts. We are also in negotiations with Galilei to build walkers for their space program. Within the next 2 years, Titus will begin field testing assault and defense capabilities of our robots for use in both domestic and military situations. Featuring reliable accuracy and superior reflexes, our robots will provide safer alternatives to soldiers or security personnel. One of our long-term goals for Titus robots is to construct armor capable of withstanding the strongest ballistic attacks in a combat scenario. In domestic security situations, these new models will easily be able to withstand small projectile attacks, Molotov cocktails, and other improvised riot weaponry.
People, I've recorded all kinds of ridiculous robotic shit down here. Here, you're not gonna believe it.
Anything usable for the video?
Titus and Bloom plan to put CTOS functionality into armed robots and use them against civilians. How does that sound?
Yeah, all too familiar.
What does that mean?
Feeding big data through war machines was a wet dream of some of the blue concept grunts when we first were designing the CTOS. I made sure it got the veto back then.
That's why you've been so involved with this one.
Yeah, I had my suspicions. And now we've got the proof to burn them. Head on out.
Not done here yet. More to see. I'll be in touch. Guys, I can't even.
What'd you find?
Oh, I can't even. Oh.
Man, why does he get to play with all the toys?
system online.
Alright, I think I got this beast all figured out. Just gotta get it through these security doors. Any ideas?
Listen, if you knock out the fire suppression system, the doors should open as a failsafe.
I can do that. That did it. Heading to the prototypes now.
We've got a problem. Looks like the door to the backup servers is still closed.
I'm on it. Knock the fuck out of the prototype while working the door.
Counting on you, buddy.
Function loss.
Got it. The door is now open.
There should be an elevator. You'll need to find your way up to the backup server room on sublevel 3.
Who needs elevators?
Make sure you smash the shit out of everything.
exceeding norms.
Hey, what's going on in there? Don't know, man. Way above my pay grade. Good luck. Fuck.
Yo, Marcus, check out all this Titus shit. It is like engineer porn. I mean, machine learning, nanotech, railguns. Railguns?
Yeah, I thought y'all might like that.
This was a gift?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, damn, Ray. You're like some kind of greasy, foul-mouthed Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry fucking Christmas.
Hey, you guys ready? Satara's about to release the vid.
Compared to other Silicon Valley titans, Titus goes unnoticed. They do not put effort into their public face. They operate behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. DedSec pride, and what we found should worry you. Titus is using your tax contributions to fund military-capable machines. Today, a combat prototype rampaged through their own facility, demonstrating the destruction they can cause. Within the next 10 years, these machines could be deployed on American soil. If you do not exercise your right to protest them now, they will build an army to keep you quiet and compliant. Titus has partnered with Bloom to grant CTOS access to their machines. Bloom has sold your private information and weaponized it to use against you, should this project continue. We will not stand idle while that happens. DedSec has given you the truth. Do what you will.
Come on, let's go see what you scored before you get all the pages all stuck together.
Hey, I'll catch up with you later.
All right, later.
We've got some really bad news. Can you come in?
What's going on?
Marcus, you're all over the news. Homeland Security just put you on their most wanted list.
The fuck?
Better come to ground, amigo.
Our followers think nailing Thrust is the big win here. But it's only the frosting on the cake.
Yeah, people are gonna be doubting their own opinions now. Nobody's going to admit to getting played with this election, but every pro-Thrust voter is now wondering if they were. We've welded Bloom and the CTOS to the idea that big data is invasive and shitty.
Yup. One big, invasive, shitty cake.
You're terrible.
You love it.
You need to shut them down. Prioritize them as a threat. Something.
Yep.
It's gone on for too long.
Oh, I heard you, Mary. The first motherfucking dozen times.
If you did, we wouldn't be here, am I right?
Ah!
Hey, what's going on? What? Conspiracy? And did he darken my picture? Hey, Ray, can you scrub this shit?
Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy this time. Looks like the douche has made you a federal problem. Welcome to the club, amigo.
Yeah, it's what he wanted all along, right? Set us up as the boogeyman terrorizing Silicon Valley. Dushan offers to protect them with the CTOS and the satellite backbone, and bam! Everybody falls right in line.
Yeah, now Bloom has access to all that collected data, feeding the damn bellwether. Shit, it's like they got a wider reach than the NSA now.
I bet the NSA will be real interested in cozying up to them now.
The NSA will encourage other corporations to keep spreading their legs for Bloom.
I gotta do something. I can't stay here stuck.
No way. That is exactly what Dushan wants.
Besides, you've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting so far. Time to share a load before your back breaks.
All right, you guys take the field. I'll provide you logistics.
Let's make this happen.
Hey, you gave me that look again. Are we okay?
Marcus is in serious trouble.
Yeah, so let me help. I'm not the bad guy here, Satara.
I get it, okay? But we don't use each other here. That's Primate. That's Silicon Valley.
Hey, you guys cool over there?
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, we're good. Where do you need me?
Go help Marcus.
Good night.
Meet Andrew Novak, Dushan's assistant.
Oh, poor bastard.
He's been stealing proprietary data for his new one true love, Mary Catskills.
The CEO? Dumb bastard.
I'm gonna hack his laptop, use his backdoor to get me inside Bloom's private cluster, and score the code we need. But to do that, I'm gonna need to stretch my legs first. Yo, Marcus! Play me something fresh. I'm gonna need to find a way up if I'm gonna disrupt the local CTOS router. Damn. Bloom really goes that extra mile to protect its own. There you go. And I'm in.
If he finds out, I'll never work in tech again.
That's the least of your problems, dear. Dushan will track down your family and get them fired, too. He's very high noon justice that way.
Jesus! You're not helping!
Andrew, my door is always open. You know that.
I don't plan on being an assistant forever, Mary.
No, hon. Not as my assistant. You betrayed Dushan.
For you!
And legal and HR will never let you come aboard. Your lawsuit waiting to happen.
Fuck! Then what are we talking about?
Weren't you the one who wanted to turn our arrangement into something more 24/7?
Yeah?
Collar and chastity cage, pegging, breath control. 50s household, but I wear the pants. You take care of my estate.
I scored the access code.
Wrench, you're up. How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe.
Stay online for description of the target.
How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe. How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe. How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe.
Ready to relay.
How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe.
I wonder what this unlocks.
I'll unlock it. You keep your eyes open.
Start looking.
Listen.
Over there! Follow up with the description of the target. Over.
How does locating Bloom's backup data farm and nuking it sound? You'll get to break all the shit you want.
That site's pulling in way too much power, hombre. And it's on Bloom's doorstep.
So go flex some muscles! Destroy the backup servers or they'll just default to a previous version of the data we're about to wipe.
I wonder what this unlocks.
I'll unlock it. You keep your eyes open.
We'll follow up with the description of the target. Over. Surrender! Now!
Hey, Marcus, does this room look small to you?
Man, I'm not there.
Yep, looks small to me too.
Send us more operatives. Target is a hacker.
Taking cover!
Found the backup servers?
Dude, I found Bloom's utility closet, the backup servers, and the campus generators. Good thing I brought extra goodies. Marcus, I came, I saw, I blew shit up. I came again.
Josh, where we at?
There are 73 Marcus Holloways walking around right now, and we're spamming more. I can't print Yermi masks with your face on it fast enough for people. CTOS facial rec is going nuts trying to respond. It's safe for you to move around now.
Damn, y'all did good.
Sending you the code to get inside. Dushin's assistant doesn't know he's been hacked. You'll have no surprises.
Once you access Bloom's air-gapped computer, transmit everything through your phone and relay the intel back to the mothership. Good luck, buckaroo.
Excuse me. Sorry.
crowd.
No, go ahead. What were you saying? No.
I don't think so.
Got the game on lock like we changed the key.
What?
Danny Brown.
Who?
Man, fuck all y'all. Oh, shit. Ray.
You're gonna need to shut down their ability to warn the douche. You got ideas?
Exploit the campus routers and change their password. That'll lock down their Wi-Fi to everyone except us.
Hustle bustle. I'm on Overwatch.
Track him!
First one's down.
Bingo. Find the next one.
Let's talk about Bloom's current elephant in the room. DedSec. Last year, if you had told me I'd be doing a risk assessment on these jokers, I would have laughed. But here's the reality. Their numbers have grown exponentially. They've got public sentiment on their side. In fact, many unaffiliated people help them out by donating. The second thorn in Bloom's side is no stranger to most of us, Mr. Raymond Kenny. Though Kenny was a CTOS pioneer, he was also a whistleblower who decided to turn on his own team. He was unsuccessful. His response took out the Northeast power grid, leaving 11 people dead. Collateral damage. Kenny went underground soon after, and although we've been working very closely with law enforcement, he has remained one step ahead of us ever since. We almost caught him in Pawnee, Illinois, where he posed as a sculptor named T-Bone to set up camp near one of our main offices. He gave us the slip.
Another router bites the dust. That's it. They're cut off, and so is Dushan. You doing okay, Ray?
Just peachy. Now, don't worry about me. Just find a way down.
Including Aiden Pierce and another former Bloom engineer, Tobias Frewer. We believe Kenny is an active threat, and we expect he will try to attack CTOS 2.0. Keep in mind, Kenny is a master manipulator, operates at a high level of expertise, and has extensive knowledge about our company. Our own employees have been tricked into letting him through our doors on multiple occasions. The current plan for dealing with Raymond Kenny is to have a proper response waiting for him, because he will strike again. You'll note, we recently sent pictures of him in the employee newsletter to try to build awareness. Let's talk about Bloom's current elephant in the room, DedSec. Last year, if you had told me I'd be doing a risk assessment on these jokers, I would have laughed. But here's the reality. Their numbers have grown exponentially. They've got public sentiment on their side. In fact, many unaffiliated people help them out by donating processing power or by distributing their messages. What started as a relatively harmless group of pranksters has turned into a movement. We see these fads come and go. Activists and rebels drawing in mainstream support and surging for a summer. They tend to fade away as people lose interest. Our problem? People aren't losing interest. We've seen several of our partners taking big hits from these hackers. They keep getting win after win, and there's no sign of that momentum slowing. Their message seems to be anti-big business and anti-establishment, which puts our company and its products firmly into their warped perception of bad guy territory. They will attack us, and it's going to be soon. They will have a lot of public support on their side. We need to be extra secure with our data, careful to avoid any PR blunders that could attract more people to their cause, and to be extra vigilant with our secure assets. If we're lucky, DedSec's going to do something to turn the public against them, effectively robbing them of their most important resource, supporters.
Pack it up, he's not here.
Catch me if you can.
I'm outside with our ride.
You safe?
Yeah.
Fucking chaps my sack that I'm not in there with you, but I'm safe.
I know, man. I'm closing in on the air gap computer. I'm through the door.
And I got the car seats warmed up. Ready when you are.
Ray, you seriously need to see this place.
Man, don't tell me that. My heart's breaking here. Breaking.
Man, last time I tried this, Dushan Nimic happened.
He's not there, trust me. Which is a real fucking pity.
Yeah, I'll still keep my fingers crossed. Kinda unsettling that there are no guards down here. I'm using the admin cert that Josh scored to get into their guts. You guys getting this?
We've got access to the air gap computer. It's no longer off the grid. Downloading what we need.
I have an alert on a possible target near your location. Over. We've got a breach. Find out what's going on, now. Alarm has been triggered. Sending local operatives.
Shit, they definitely didn't like that.
You watch yourself, amigo. You're still not topside yet.
Yeah, I know. I got incoming.
Possible target near your location. Over. We've got a breach. Find out what's going on, now. Alarm has been triggered. Sending local operatives.
Shit, they definitely didn't like that.
You watch yourself, amigo. You're still not topside yet.
Yeah, I know. I got incoming. I'm at the elevator.
The engine's purring.
Satara, we're coming back, but me and Ray have one more stop to make.
You're invisible again.
Thanks. I'm heading out, Ray. Let's lock this up.
Started sweep!
Talk about Bloom's current elephant in the room. DedSec. Last year, if you had told me I'd be doing a risk assessment on these jokers, I would have laughed. But here's the reality. Their numbers have grown exponentially. They've got public sentiment on their side. In fact, many unaffiliated people help them out by donating processing power or by distributing their messages. What started as a relatively harmless group of pranksters has turned into a movement. We see these fads come and go. Activists and rebels drawing in mainstream support and surging for a summer. They tend to fade away as people lose interest. Our problem? People aren't losing interest. We've seen several of our partners taking big hits from these hackers. They keep getting win after win, and there's no sign of that momentum slowing. Their message seems to...
What's good, homie?
Marcus? I have to say, I don't really see the win in you coming here, but... Oh, wait. Wait. This isn't some petty macho bullshit, is it?
Could you stop us if it was?
What, you and Encino Man here? I don't know, I'm liking my odds. Fucking Vegas is liking my odds.
Yeah, Encino Man here.
I know who the fossil is. I've been elbow deep in Ray Kenny's head, massaging his code, improving it, overriding it, but I gotta give you some props, though. You had chops for someone that was clicking two rocks together. Kudos to you.
Well, don't go getting all hard on my account, Duchenne. This isn't exactly what you call a social visit. It's more of a, wouldn't you say?
Fuck 'em and leave 'em situation.
Yeah, that. Right.
Right, well, I'm always up for a fucking run, but... why the hell are you here?
Man, it could be important. But let me tell you a story. Our story. Everything you've done, it's all out there now. Violating the public trust, manipulating the stock markets, the lies, the fraud.
Fucking bellwether. All of it.
You're bluffing.
What happens if you actually answer it this time? Maybe it's Bloom sending you to face the firing squad alone. Or maybe it's your lawyer telling you there's no place to run. Maybe it's just a telemarketer. You really should answer it this time. Whoever it is, you're done fucking people over.
Sam Nemec! You're under arrest! Hands behind your back! Interlock your fingers, now!
Sam Nemec, you have the right to remain silent.
Hacker. It's a switch on your fears. Fear of the other. They tried to isolate you. It's called divide and conquer. And they tricked you into thinking it's what you asked for. To keep you controlled and ignorant. They use CTOS to track you, to predict your behavior, to keep you in your place. They lied to you. And we promised to expose them and show you the truth. We invited you to join us, and you did. You said with one voice, we will not be lied to. We will not be afraid. We will not be silent. Yeah. Thanks.
So long.
Aight. Let's see what the world looks like when we aren't afraid to stand together.
San Francisco hacktivist cell DedSec has allegedly revealed what might be the biggest scandal in Silicon Valley yet. The hackers exposed evidence that Bloom's chief technology officer, Duchenne Nemec, was abusing his access to CTOS data for his own financial and political gain. Nemec was taken into custody and is facing numerous counts of fraud, while authorities have begun seizing his accounts. Bloom's PR representative Charlotte Gardner said they are as shocked as anyone and are looking into the matter, while cooperating with authorities. Evidence highlighted by DedSec could put Nemec in jail for a very long time. Are robot-controlled armies becoming a reality? An alarming warning from hacker group DedSec was released earlier today. DedSec revealed footage taken from inside the top-secret facility that showed the technology being prepped to deal with rioters. The hackers released information that military technology company Titus has been redirecting taxpayer dollars in their research funding to build militarized robots that would be used in domestic policing. So far, there has been no comment from Titus.